already, you know, crying, but still, you know, like, he's crying and say, Lagi, Lagi. I say, you already.
Why he's crying?
Because the horn beat him. He gets sting with it, you know, like. Then, you know, like I go to check him. Oh, come down. I put the first aid for him because she's a doctor. She put that stuff. Then I ask him, Lagi, hey, Lagi. While he's crying, you know, like that. Hello, I'm Abdulrahman, and we love
Afatul Almin Nisyan. Forgetting is the plague of knowledge. That is one of the famous Arabic quotes. Indeed, we often forget because we never apply the knowledge we have in our life. However, that never happened to Abdulrahman Saleh Abdullah, a man from Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates. Abdul, that's how people called him, is so eager to share all the knowledge he has, especially with adolescents.
Because, you know, like when we was studying before, in high school, we don't study like this. First time when I saw the program about the education, it was under some, you know, events for under NASA in Malaysia. So I just joined. I was excited more than the kids. So if I'm the adults, I'm excited. What about the kids? So I decided to learn and do more research about it and collaborate with a lot of companies in US and Australia and Dubai and Qatar and a lot of places, and even in Germany. So to get more knowledge about it. So then we start in Malaysia, then alhamdulillah here in Indonesia. And inshallah, who's know? I want to go international one day.
Since that time, Abdul, whose hobby is playing football, decided to study science and technology. Abdulrahman is the second of 6 siblings, yet as he grew up in developed and Islamic country like the United Arab Emirates, it did not make him difficult to get access on education, either general education and religious education.
Muslim of Abu Dhabi, you can practice your religion so easy because it's Muslim country. So it's not hard, you know, like to find the masjid to pray or to do your Islamic practice easily because it's Arab and Muslim country.
Allahu Akbar. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki Yawmiddin. إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Furthermore, Abdul grew up in a decently obedient Muslim family. His parents were never hesitant to give unyielding punishment if he did not follow Islamic rules.
Alhamdulillah, I'm a good Muslim, but no one can judge me except Allah. So whatever, like Alhamdulillah, there's the door of Tawbah always open. And if anything we do, we ask Allah for forgiveness. And the second things, no one can say how you are, your level, because whatever you try, sometimes if you do small things, it's the big things in Allah's eyes, that's the difference. So Alhamdulillah, Islam is a good religion to make you feel not give up in anything you do.
اللهم بارك لنا فيما رزقتنا وقنا عذاب النار يا أرحم الراحمين يا منان يا منان. اغفر لي ولوالدي ولجميع المسلمين والمسلمات الأحياء منهم والأموات برحمتك يا أرحم الراحمين.
His parents once said, a good amount of Islamic knowledge and a good education would lead him to successful life wherever he is. Hence, Abdul never forget it. Abdul not only got formal education in Abu Dhabi, United Arab Emirates, but this 37-year-old man also went to Malaysia to continue his study. In 2006, he was studying telecommunications engineering in Malaysia. Thus, it was his first encounter with Indonesia.
If I told you in 2006, when I'm coming to Malaysia, first time to start my study, my transit was in Jakarta. Then first time I came here. So I stay one day. I was like, oh, nice. I will come to visit this country again. Then I visited multi-time since I was in Malaysia because easy to come to here. So I don't know how many times I visit, but it's a lot. Then I like it. Then, one thing they told you, you find your dream in business, and also you find your love, what is it? The love of your life. So that's why, Alhamdulillah, everything's fine.
Relied on the telecommunications engineering degree he has, in February 2020, Abdul went to Indonesia to open an education business. Unfortunately, the COVID-19 pandemic hit, so his business was not running well.
My journey, I arrived in February 2020. I think I remember on the 4th of February. Then after 1 month, the Corona started. So my expectation was really high, but then with the Corona situation, everything is locked down and everything. But Alhamdulillah, after that, all of us, we passed the Corona, and Alhamdulillah, the journey started, and I like it, Alhamdulillah, so much so far. It's really nice. It's kind of, how to say it, better what I expected is Alhamdulillah.
Instead of giving up, Abdul, who just got married in 2021, teaches science experiments for free, especially to the impoverished children.
For poor kids, we suppose this is our duty as a Muslim first, to help those needed. So sometimes maybe I cannot help them with the money all the time. At least give them something, like as they remember me, as the excitement they get it when I do the program for them. So I don't think so they can able to charge them to do the program. So let's do it for them, and maybe it's gonna put an inspiration in any one of them, like they want to be like this, they want to be engineering, they want to be scientists, they can be. So we try to motivate them like this, because we need to put our effort with the skills we can do to them, not with the money also.
Abdul believes if we want to change a civilization, then education is the starting point. Knowledge is the main key to stepping up toward a better change.
So I was really proud of him for dedication to educate the kids mostly, and then like what I really love about it, like he doesn't see as the he's not making the difference between the one that rich and poor family, and he just like let's spread it really well, not in based on their status, and also based on their parents social economic like that. And it's really good, like it's fair enough for the kids to get the education well.
Depending on easy-to-find items, Abdul creates many kinds of science experiment props.
Steam tech, perfect science.
He will present 8 to 9 science experiments in one session of his class.
Wow!
No, this does not surprise me because everywhere in the world you see it. There's a poor people, and there's that. Even before, we do it also for even special needs schools. For the kids, they have a special need. We try to do program for them, even for the blind, for the deaf, all of them. We try to do experiment for them in the way they can feel it. So it's not surprise me, and it's make me appreciate what I have. And I say Alhamdulillah for what I have. And I try to give them at least something where I have it is my knowledge. And that's I can do for them for free all the time.
Abdul also teaches the kids to create science experiments, and they can take them home.
Besar 7 tangan. Siapa yang mau bubble kecil tutup muka? Oke, kita hitung ya. 3, 2, 1, dimulai. Tadi bikin apa sih?
Balon besar.
Semana besarnya?
Besar banget.
Emang tadi bikin apa?
Bikin bubble besar.
Mau! Kenapa?
Soalnya seru.
Serunya gimana?
Bikin bubble besar.
Siapa yang menang kira-kira?
The children's excitement and happiness to study in his class is something money can buy, and an unreplaceable moment for him.
This is the priceless things, you know, like when you see their faces, and even when we end the program, you see how the way they will come, help you with everything. When we enter, we bring our stuff by ourselves. When we're going back, They help us to take everything with us to the car and arrange everything and clean. So that's the way of they say thanks to us, and I'm really happy, when I see them. And every time I told them, "You want me to come again?" They say, "Yes." Okay.
Abdul not only teaches the kids, but he also teaches the parents much other stuff.
Already, crying, but still, like, he's crying and say, "Lagi, lagi." I say, because the horn beat him. He gets sting with it, like. Then, like, I go to check him. Oh, come down. I put the first aid for him because she's a doctor. She put the stuff. Then I ask him, "Lagi, hey, lagi," while he's crying, like that.
Ramadan is the month of mercifulness, full of forgiveness. Nevertheless, Ramadan is the best time to seek Allah's blessing and perform the good deeds. So of course, this Emirates man does not want to miss all of those good things in the holy months of Ramadan.
Alhamdulillah, so far so good. Ramadan when you are not married is different, but when you're married is the best. Alhamdulillah, that's good.
Furthermore, in Ramadan, Abdul continues to teach in Jabodetabek areas. Yet, alongside with his wife and his expatriate friends, they use the iftar time to share knowledge with others.
Yeah, I was taking some parts, but mostly he taking his parts. But just advising him at the end, like better doing, like, let's say, like for the safety or something like that. We discuss it at the end. But most indirectly, like I was taking the part too. But mostly he's the one that biggest part on the steam tech.
This year is the third year for Abdul to spend the holy months of Ramadan in Indonesia. Needless to say, this must be an interesting trivia for him.
Yeah, Alhamdulillah, I enjoy. Because, like, how to say it, Indonesian is similar like to Arab. We have something we call family, always together, like this. So we have similar culture like that, like always the family together and gathering together. That's what I like here also.
Particularly, it has been 2 years of Abdul's married life with Giswari Zahirah Andiani, an Indonesian dentist who he met back in 2017.
So far, it's really going really well. My husband teach me a lot of things about the ibadah. Let's say, like for especially like as a Muslim as we are, like he teaching me a lot about the salah and all of the stuff like sadaqah and giving to the people. But mostly he teaching me also like to be good working in your work. It's also ibadah. Because you must be truthful with your patients and with your clients, like that. Don't lie and don't cheat, especially like about the money. You never been talk about that and just be let it be happen like that, and it will be barakah for all our life.
This couple, who now live in Bekasi, West Java, begins to enjoy all kinds of Indonesian traditions during Ramadan.
Oh yeah, for first time about ngabuburit like looking for the snacks before iftar ya. He was really surprised like why the pasar only coming at from 4 to 6 p.m. yeah before the maghrib time like, and I'm telling him like this is the culture in here like we like to buy the stuff before the azan time, and then like sometimes it's still hot as well and still delicious, but and then he surprised like why just only this 2 hours yeah like in these 2 hours like it's okay just this is what our habits in here. And also sometimes he surprised about the buka puasa bersama iftar jama'i yeah iftar jama'i he still surprised like why must be with your working with your family with blah 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 like that because it's once a year like this happen, right? It's also the culture in here.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الرحمن علم القرآن خلق الإنسان علمه البيان الشمس والقمر بحسبان والنجم والشجر يسجدان والسماء رفعها ووضع الميزان.
This Emiratis man admitted that Ramadan in Indonesia is as festive as Ramadan in his home country.
Yeah, that's, we call it in our culture, you know, like a generosity we have. If you are, you know, like pass by in the iftar time, I will stop you. You iftar, then you can go, continue where you're going. Because, you know, like first iftar, then you know, like that. Second things, our home open for anyone. And also, like we have something we call, you know, like the mom dish. Is each one neighbors, they bring the dishes to the masjid. And all of us, we give it to the people there to eat. Every day this one happens, we do it. So that's really nice.
That is also the reason why he feels at home in Indonesia. Moreover, he now lives with his new family and manages to turn his knowledge to become good deeds.
Because alhamdulillah, you know, like here in Indonesia, all of us follow the sunnah. And the sunnah and the Islam is easy to do, you know, like it's not really something difficult. There is halal and haram. You know what's halal. And Allah tell us something. And the Prophet Muhammad, you know, like in his mouth, "Ijtanibu shubuhat," is meaning, if you feel something is wrong, just get avoid from it. So you leave it for Allah, you know, like I don't want to do this because I'm scared maybe it's halal or haram. So Allah will give you more barakah in your life.
There is nothing more pleasing than hoping the blessing from Allah the Almighty. As well as there is nothing more helpful but the useful knowledge for others. Whereas the sight of Allah, beside the merit of their taqwa, the best mankind is the one who benefits all human beings.